ready. All right, all right. Good afternoon, good afternoon. Welcome to Tips from Elaine's This. Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. Hi, Cognac Barcelona. Thanks for jumping in here. How you guys? Thanks for jumping in. Elaine Proby here, CEO Pro Biz Tax and Accounting. Getting ready to give you guys some major tips so you can get your business started. So for those of you who've already started, we always want to stay motivated. We want to continue to grow. We want to continue to grow. So I'm always talking about having the right mindset so we can stay focused and, make this stuff very successful, right? So I want you guys to take some notes, hit like and share on this video. Hi, Nadia. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Karen. How are you? Good afternoon, Elaine. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you guys for jumping in. Cognac said you are welcome. All right, guys. So we are constantly giving tips so that your business could become very successful. Hi, Rhonda. Rhonda Coxwood. Thanks for jumping in here. Good afternoon. So we're going to talk about 3 mistakes that your business must avoid to survive. As a startup business, we talk about stuff that you need to do all the time. And I like to talk about things that you should not do because sometimes that's resonate with you more so than the things that you need to do. So when you hear sometimes stuff that you should not do, it stick to you more than some of the things that you need to do, right? Because there's a lot of need to do's. So 3 mistakes that your business must avoid to survive, guys. We want to talk about those today. I'm going to give you 3 tips on that. Most of our business, of course, once we get started or before we get started, we want to get it out there. We want people to know that we're going to start this business. We're in business. We want to get the word out, right? Which is perfectly fine. Sometimes we're pushing that information out. We are not quite ready, but sometimes you put it out there just to let everybody know that this is going on, and that is perfectly fine. But sometimes if you do it too fast, too soon, spend too much money, you make so much mistakes doing it upfront too quickly without, really focusing on what you're doing. So I want to talk about these 3 points today. The first one, number 1. Hi, Rod. Hi, sis. How you doing? First point today, guys, is spending money before you have a solid plan. Spending money before you have a solid plan. Now, a lot of times, like I said, you start a business and you want to make sure that everybody knows it. So all of a sudden you're out there and you want to get this marketing going and you're spending money on all kinds of branding and all kinds of paperwork and all kinds of, material and, pay money for the word to get out. But you don't always know exactly what your product or your service is, right? So you want to not spend too much money. If you're going to be out there trying to promote and market your business, as soon as you get started, try to find an avenue that one is free, or the other one is organic. Word them out. Just tell folks, go to different places and let them know that you're starting, this clothing line, or you're going to be selling shoes, or you're going to be doing this business services, or you're going to be selling real estate, whatever that is. And you want to start getting the word out. Do it organically. Let the word spread. Don't spend a lot of money on it yet because you don't have a solid plan and you haven't figured out exactly what you're going to be doing. So don't spend money unless you have a plan and know specifically what you are going to be doing before you get into spending a whole lot of money on marketing. Okay. So because once you make your plan, guys, just a part of the business plan, you now know specifically what that product is or what that service is because you have done some market research. You found out what people really need. You found out what services you are going to provide. So now you have a solid plan, right? So once you get the plan, now you can spend some money on branding and marketing and putting the business out there, right? So let's not start spending money right away. If you want to get the word out and you don't have everything all in place, for instance, if you have, like I said, if you have a clothing line, you may not know what all you're going to sell in the clothing line. Are you going to do blouses? Are you going to do t-shirts? Are you going to do some of everything? Is it going to be dress clothes? Is it going to be dress? What exactly is going to be? If you don't know that yet, don't start branding and spending money in ads and all this other stuff before you know specifically what that plan is. All right. So my first point today, spending money before you have a solid plan. Second point today, guys, is, and I love this one because we all do this. This is trying too many things at once, right? So now you're in business. You got your business going and so much stuff is coming at you. You stay there and you're listening to stuff. You're reading stuff. You're looking at other people doing stuff. So many things is coming at you. So now you might have your business set, your business plan, but then you see something else and then you're trying to do that as well. There's different avenues to get your business out there. You can't do them all. So you want to make sure that you're not getting, pulled from one side to the next. And you're trying to do too many things. What happens when you try to do too many things? What happens? You don't do everything right? It's too much. You can't. So you do, some things are going to be half done. Others won't be done at all. You won't even touch it, right? So don't try to do everything. Focus on one thing. So if, let's say, you're going to market and you're going to use email marketing because you have a nice email list of friends and family and folks that you have gone to different mixers and meetings and events, then if that's what you're going to use, then go ahead and do your email marketing, push that stuff out email wise. Then you may go on social media. The other part of social media is, there's so many platforms, right? So if you're on social media and you're trying to just live up to all the different platforms that's out there, what's going to happen? You're not going to be very effective in probably any one of those platforms, right? That's trying to do too many things at once. So find a niche, find out exactly where you want to be at, one that works, like I said, put the pedal to the metal, put the gas on, and then go for it. So once that works, then you can move on to another one, or maybe you could do a couple of things, but you cannot spread yourself so thin that you're trying to market your business. You're trying to put it on every platform. You're trying to do everything you see that everybody else does. And then at the end of the day, you don't have any good results because none of it was complete. And everything is half done and is, get dropped by the wayside, right? So guys, second point today, please. Trying to do too many things at once is not a good way for business success. And as a matter of fact, is the fastest way to failure. Okay. So we don't want that to happen to you. So that's the second point today. Again, we're talking about 3 mistakes that your business must avoid in order for you to survive and be successful. That's what we're talking about. Third point, trying to market to everyone. This point right here, I don't know how many ways we could drive this point home. Everybody don't need your product or your service, even if you think they do. Even if you think they do, they don't all need it. So if you are going to spend money, say marketing, trying to get your product or your service out there, now you're trying to target the entire world. You're just going to spend so much money trying to reach everyone, but everyone does not need it. So what do you have to do, guys? You must find your niche. You have to find your target audience, right? For instance, if you're going to sell, say, clothing, and I like to use it because I'm always looking for that, and it's high-end clothing, maybe stuff that are, fairly expensive, you need to market to the audience that can afford that, right? So you have to find that place where you're going to be marketing. You can't market that to everybody because half the people are not interested, right? They can't afford it anyway. So you have to find your niche. You can't market to everybody. You will spend money on ads. You will spend money on branding. You will spend money on all kinds of promotion. But if it's all going to the wrong audience, guys, that's a mistake you do not want to make. That's a lot of money that definitely is not going to come back to you in any way, shape, or form. As a matter of fact, it's going to cost you more money. Your cash flow is going to be real tight, and you're not going to get the results you're looking for. So you have to find your target audience. You got to find that niche, and you have to be able to market to those people. So you can't try to market to everybody, right? So let's not make that mistake. And a lot of time we do it because we see the other person doing it. We think that they are being so successful because they are just, everybody knows about them. But these are people who is interested in what they have to offer, what service they have to give, what product they're selling. This is those people that you're targeting. So if your product or your service is for, say, kids or children or adults, young adults, or if it's for the elderly or if for a certain type of audience, that's what you want. If you are into the market, let's say you're in the travel service business, as Anise just started their travel service business. Of course, she wants to market to people who love to travel, people who love to go. She wants to find those groups. She wants to find that audience. She wants to find those places and people who are surrounding themselves with everyone who likes to go and likes to travel and have these major vacations. Those are the people she wants to market her service to because that's who is interested, right? That's what we're talking about, finding your target audience, finding that niche and marketing to those people, because at the end of the day, you're going to spend a lot of dollars reaching the wrong set of folks, and your rate of return is not going to be what you expect. And again, you don't want to be discouraged because you're going to say, I spent all this money in marketing. It's not guaranteed that it's going to all work. However, you do not want to spend the money in the wrong places to the wrong set of folks, right? Hey, Margie, good afternoon. Thanks for jumping in. Good afternoon, Risha. Thanks for jumping on here. Yes, yes, yes. So, guys, again, that's my 3 mistakes that your business must avoid to survive. Let me recap. And again, we talk about what you need to do. What you don't need to do is more essential because this can also kill your business, right? 3 mistakes your business must avoid to survive. Number 1, spending money before you have a solid plan. Because you're getting ready to start this business or you have started this business, don't start spending a lot of money out there and branding and doing all this stuff. And you're not so sure exactly what product are you going to be selling or what services you're going to be offering. Do a little bit more market research, find out who needs your stuff, find out if it's going to even be maybe what your idea of what you need to provide might change after you do some market research. So you want to do that, find out where you're going to be selling your product and your services, and then of course spend money branding your business because now you have a product line that you're going to be able to push out there to the world, right? So that's what you need to do. First point, spending money before you have a solid plan. All right, second point. Hi, Malou. Thanks for jumping on here. Yes, yes, yes. So the second point today, guys, trying too many things at once. We're all guilty of doing this from time to time because we see somebody doing one thing and we say, oh, that might be a better thing to do. So we turn around and start marketing the way they do. 1 minute they're doing something else and we feel like we need to be following. It's going to be a distraction. Find out which one you're going to be doing. If you want to start off with email marketing, like I said, if you already have a list, start that way. And if you get on social media, don't try to be on every platform. You can't keep them all up. You have TikTok, you have YouTube, you have Facebook, Instagram, all these various things they have going on. You might not be able to keep up with all of this stuff. So don't spread yourself too thin. Cognac said very, very true. Yes. Because at the end of the day, you're going to do all of them, right? Nothing will be complete. All will be half done. And no one is going to be able to find you anyway, because when they get there, they don't see enough information. And the worst thing a client or a customer want to see, guys, when they get to your page, they notice that you haven't been there in months because you can't keep up with it. So they come and they look you up and then you haven't posted since 2021 or something. People are going to think that you're not in business, but it's simply because you're all over the place and you're not able to keep up with it. All right. So please try to focus. And then once you get something, 1 or 2 points going on or channel going on, then go ahead and use that. All right. And then you can, build on it. Third point today, trying to market to everyone. Again, find your niche, find your target market audience, and then you market to those folks. Based on what you're selling, based on your services, I did the same thing with my business. I separated the Elaine's Desk from, say, the Probus Taxes, because there's a whole other set of people who's interested in the taxes, who's interested in getting their accounting. There's a lot of different folks that is interested in those services that is provided by Probus. And then I have all the people who are interested in getting their business going, how to get it up and running, how to operate it, how to be successful at it, how to market, promote, how to read their financials. It's another set of folks that is interested in this stuff. So Elaine's Desk is providing those services, right? These folks are not even in a place where the whole tax strategy and all that planning and all that stuff is even of any importance to them, right? So that's a separation of the target audience right there. That's the separation. We have the tax people and the accounting people and all the other folks who's talking about some other major investments and all this stuff. We're going to get there. But for now, we want to start at the Elaine's Desk, get the business up, running, operating successfully, and then be able to, to build on it, right? And scale your business. So now we're talking about planning and projection and saving on taxes and all this other stuff, right? So that's 2 different set of audience. So that's what you guys need to do. Try to market your business to the right audience, and you'll be a lot more successful. Okay, so those are my 3 points today. 3 mistakes your business must avoid to survive. You guys come back through here and listen to this video. Very important stuff. I want to make sure all you guys succeed. Again, make sure that you come to elainesdesk.com and find out all information. So for those of you who've not started your business yet, we're going to get you started. We're going to tell you how to get that business up and running, how to operate it successfully. Again, take it from me, 38 years. I like to say 35 years later, still in business. I can help you guys do the same thing. And we'll talk about how you even get started, what kind of business that is good for you. We'll talk about all this good stuff. Okay. So, and again, you're not going to be in it by yourself. I'll be able to consult you guys through the way you can actually go to Provis Tax and Accounting and get an appointment for a consultation with me. 15 minutes free consultation. Usually go over. However, I'll be able to help you guys and let you all know what you should start. Now it says, are you going to do the video on tax too? Yeah, Nadia, I'm gonna do a video on taxes. I know you keep asking about that. Of course, that is one of our major specialty. So we have to have a video on that. I want to make sure that everybody keep that straight, and we always talk about it because taxes affect everything you do. And as successful as the business get, you guys know one of the things we're gonna have to do once we start making all this money, we're gonna have to pay some taxes, but we don't want to pay any more taxes than we have to pay. So we have to talk about that. All right, so we'll set that one up as well. Okay, so again, ElaineSdes.com for the course. And of course, you guys, any other services you need from Provis Tax and Accounting, getting your taxes done, getting your accounting. Again, we talk about making sure that you keep your books and records in order, right? And writing up all your deductions so you save on taxes. We'll talk about that. If you need to have services done for that, Provis Tax and Accounting will be able to do that for you. Set up your entity if you need to form your entity, whatever, the LLC. We can have that consultation on what you should be doing. Their payroll services, all that good stuff. We have a lot of qualified people at Provis Tax and Accounting. They'll be able to help you with that. Again, go to the website, provistax.com. Book a consultation with me or call the office at 323-290-9034, guys. Karen says, and thanks, Elaine and Lorna, for helping me going on with my business. You're very welcome, Karen. Very welcome. I like these great stories and testimonial. Karen got a business started. And again, I'm so proud of her because she went from starting a small business to now she have everything scaled out and everything built out. And, she is really coming on here and learning a lot of good stuff. She says she's very inspired and she definitely learned a lot from coming on this live. So you're very welcome, Karen. And you're going to continue to grow with our help. And we're going to make sure that, you take it all the way to the top. Of course, that's why we're here. That's why I'm giving all this information, guys. All right, so we can all make it grow. You're very welcome. All right, so with that said, I think we've covered it all. Be back here Tuesday and Thursday. And this Thursday, we're talking about reasons people don't start business and how to overcome them. Oh, my goodness. That's going to be a good one. Reasons people don't start business and how to overcome them. This is going to be so important, guys. Make sure that you tune back in here. Just had a conversation, actually, with one of my nieces who have started her business, and we had the same conversation about a lot of times people or she didn't start hers because of the fear of failure, which we talked about. So we're going to talk about more reasons why other people doesn't start their business, because we're going to talk about how you can overcome those reasons. So she got her business started, and I'm very excited, and she's excited because she overcome a lot of those fears, and so now it's off the ground and it's up and running. So I just had that conversation before this live, so I'm excited. All right. So with that said, guys, I'll see you guys back here on Thursday afternoon. Hit like and share on the video. We're here, of course, every Tuesday and Thursday with major information. All right. And I'm excited to give them to you guys. So with that said, you guys have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday afternoon. And I'll see you guys back here on Thursday. So yeah, take care of each other and take care of yourself. See you later. Bye-bye.